again back to take case study and DT video. So in this semester, I'm handling professional ethics for your class, that is final year, CS department. Here we are present here to discuss the DT and case study video for this one. So let me start with the case study video now. The scenario which I have taken, the topic which I have taken for discussion is moral issues in professional ethics, specifically for engineers. Okay, this is a nice case study to discuss within the classroom. So I will just tell you the problem scenario, and you just explain me what are all the ethics the engineer has to follow based on the scenario which I am going to discuss here. Okay, shall we start now? Yes. So the case study topic is the faulty bridge design. That is the topic of the case study. The scenario given is John is actually a silenced civil engineer who is working for a reputable engineering and consulting firm. So the scenario here is actually his team has been hired for to build a new highway bridge, which is actually in a growing suburban area. Okay, so here the client who is asking to build a bridge, his constraint is what actually the constraint is. It is a budget constraint has to be there, and he has to go for the local authority, and he has to get the authorization to build this bridge. And it is actually a cost-effective. It has to be a cost-effective project as well. So this is the given scenario, and what all the problems can arise, and how he or she should follow the ethics. You people have to give me the solution. I hope you understand the case studies, right? Who is starting? You?
Let me start now. Let me tell the background of this problem which I understood. So I think John is in a serious situation. He's a civil engineer, and he is hired as his team is hired for this problem. So what he is thinking is the situation is the team has given him a composite material that will not degrade as fast like that the test is arrived, and what they are thinking is but the John is thinking that the material will decompose it faster, but the lab tests are giving hope for this material. So the team is getting started for this project, but John, the main civil engineer, is thinking he wants to discuss it with his supervisor, so that he can discuss, and he's thinking that we can change the material or what we can do. But the supervisor is telling that no, the standard codes are into the mark, and he is thinking that it will good with the material, and it is cheap, and also it will not degrade as the standards are there. So the supervisor is telling him that no, let us continue this process. But the John is not accepting it. So now John is in the situation.
He is actually thinking of the future.
Yes,
whether it will be delayed or
not. Yes,
it will.
He's thinking for the safer situation, safety for the people who will be. So he is thinking for the safety, and also what we can do with the material, what we can do, another option for the material. So this is the problem.
So based upon the scenario, I will suggest some possible actions which John can make it. So John can make a suggestion to different design, and also he can make a communication with the client what is the issue by using the material, because as a civil engineer he should ensure the safety first, because in future, if the material is not good, it may have can't withstand with the natural disasters and earthquakes. So it may lead to major impact. So that time he will face some difficulties. So John can take organizations of ASCE and MSPE, so which the organization is helpful for the people and safety for the civil engineers, and so he could recommend some new products or new materials to the client, and also he can make a different design, and based upon these codes and professional ethics and values, he can make a solution efficiently, and then he can overcome these issues.
So let me conclude this. You got a scenario and you came with the problem and you came with the solution, right? So as this subject is meant for professional ethics, we need to follow certain standards or certain rules to, since it is this case study is based on civil engineer, before building any bridge or any building, he has to maintain proper standard. He has to see whether it will be safety for the public. He or she has to ensure that for future prediction as well. Within 10 years or within 5 years, whether this bridge will be in high maintenance or it will be in low maintenance. So these ethics they have to follow. Okay, thank you.